Hello everyone, my name is Anna Duay-Lancet and today I'm here to share with you my senior project. Breast cancer, diabetes, and hypertension were three of the most common topics used this school year, so I decided to take on a different path on a disease that I myself knew nothing about, and it ended up being cystic fibrosis. I felt that this topic would definitely challenge me and overall allow me to step outside of my comfort zone. Cystic fibrosis is an inherited disease of the secretory glands. It affects the lungs, pancreas, liver, intestines, sinuses, and even the sex organs. In this case, the mucus becomes very thick and sticky, allowing it to block our airways, making it very difficult to breathe, causing serious lung infections and health risks. For further understanding, the thickening of mucus is all a result of the CFTR gene, which stands for Cystic Fibrosis Transmembrane Conductance. In order for this gene to break down the mucus, it needs to maintain the flow of chloride ions. Chloride ion is made up of sodium chloride, and they are responsible for controlling the movement of water tissues. This is vital for producing thin mucus. In this case, the CFTR gene is broken, and this results in thick and sticky mucus. This broken CFTR gene disrupts the chloride function, leaving it unable to regulate the flow throughout several passageways within the body. There are many symptoms of cystic fibrosis. They include infections that cause frequent coughing, sinusitis, bronchitis, and pneumonia, pneumothorax, diarrhea and constipation, foul-smelling greasy stools, liver disease, gallstones, infertility, and even dehydration. There are many tests conducted in order to diagnose cystic fibrosis. These include sweat tests, genetic testing, imaging tests, lung infection tests, and organ function tests. For sweat tests, they involve putting chemicals onto your skin to test whether or not the skin is saltier than normal. For genetic testing, DNA samples are taken from either the blood or saliva in order to look for special defects. As for imaging tests, MRIs, CT scans, and X-rays are used to monitor the damage to your lungs and your intestines from cystic fibrosis. For lung infection tests, they measure your lungs in order to see the amount of and how fast air can be inhaled and exhaled, and how well your lungs can deliver oxygen to your blood. As for organ function tests, they are taken in order to measure the health of your pancreas and liver by using a blood sample. Treatment can be more or less effective depending on the time of diagnosis. The sooner the diagnosis, the higher chance of survival and quality of daily living. For antibiotics, hypertonic saline is a salt solution that diffuses the mucus buildup. As for DNase, it is an enzyme used to thin out the mucus so it will be easier to cough up. For therapy, there are chest clappers, inflatable vests, even breathing exercises and certain devices. As for surgery, there are lung transplants, but is looked at to be a last resort. Through my research, I learned that cardio exercises are used as a form of therapy. They diffuse the amount of mucus buildup in the airways, making it easier for one to breathe. So I decided to partner up with my dad in order to coordinate a Zumba fitness event at the Health Academy's health fair. It will not only raise money for the Cystic Fibrosis organization, but it will also promote the benefits of cardio exercises for this particular disease.
As an overview, Zumba is an exhilarating, effective, easy-to-follow, Latin-inspired calorie-burning dance fitness party that's moving millions of people towards joy and health. Their vision is to spread the philosophy of health and happiness and of loving everything you do, especially your workout. So, as an overview, this event will raise money for the Cystic Fibrosis organization and promote the benefits of cardio exercises for the disease and healthy living. At the bottom, you'll see an exemplar of events that my dad has put together before. We've worked with cerebral palsy organizations, breast cancer organizations, hypertension organizations, and many more.